Growing up in a sports-mad family was a lot of fun, but there was a lot of competitiveness. I had an older brother and I just wanted to beat him in everything, and that would either be cricket in the backyard, football, tennis, AFL Live on the PlayStation. I'd always just pick my brother, and controllers would get thrown around the room and everything like that, and it was a very competitive household. My initial reaction to getting drafted is obviously just pure excitement in the end. It's a dream come true, and I was actually around my friends and family, and to be able to share that with them is obviously an experience that I'll never forget. Then I guess the feeling sort of sets in that, okay, I'm going to Brisbane, and it's a fair bit away from Perth. It's obviously, the furthest part away. How am I going to go about it? Am I going to fit in? And you have all these questions and stuff like that. But Brisbane is a really good city. There's a lot of restaurants, all the pub culture, everything like that is awesome. But there was if you wanted to go to the beach, you'd have to drive all the way down to Goldie, or you'd have to go a bit further up north. So after those 18 months, I thought, where's best for my next step in my journey as a footballer. And I thought at the time that probably coming home and being close to friends and family and joining West Coast was the best decision that I've ever made. My first home I bought in, I think it was 2015, and that was on the back of some advice from my dad, and I think he wanted to get me out of the home, and I also wanted to get out of the house as well, and that's probably where I got my sense of a love for property and investing into brick and mortar in the end. And it all started from there and just sort of steamrolled on from that instance, and into the place that I'm in now, and hopefully on to more and bigger and better things in the future. We're living in Como at the moment, and look, I love the area. It's central to everything. 10-15 minutes to the club and 20 minutes to the beach, and I guess 10 minutes to the city, so close to my friends and family in the same sense as well. So my house there, it's a battle axe block, and so I love looking after my garden, my lawns, and that's obviously something I take great pride in, and trying to get those stripes looking really nice and keeping that grass really green. It's a lot harder and a lot more difficult than what you think. For me, Perth's always going to be home, and I wouldn't have it any other way. The beaches here are amazing, the lifestyle, everything. We're slowly starting to get a bit on more in the scene in terms of restaurants and festivals, stuff like that we're really catching up on, and I think we're pretty privileged to live in an amazing state. And one of my favourite things is obviously go down south and spend some time down there and chill out. I love being down in Dunsborough and around Meerlat Beach. That's obviously one of my favourite beaches and one of my favourite spots to go and chill out in when I get the opportunity. So I love this place and I love living here, and I wouldn't have it any other way.